chicken quesadilla tacos. Oh my God. The other day, I was at my favorite Mexican restaurant, and they had quesadilla tacos on the menu, so I had to try them. It was very good. I love beef birria tacos. I wonder what chicken birria tacos would taste like. So let's find out. Here are some chicken thighs. Gonna take them out of this package, remove the meat diaper. Ugh. We're gonna get them seasoned up with some salt, pepper, and garlic. This is my traditional brisket rub blend. It is 2 parts black pepper, 1 part Diamond Crystal kosher salt, and 1/4 part garlic powder. And we are going to get them ready to put on the grill. Got the grill rip-roaring hot. Going to go ahead and get these on. Going to take these up. Ooh, that's hot. Going to take them up to just about 180, 85 degrees. Not trying to get these all charred up. Just cooked through. Although if you get a little bit of char on it, it's not the end of the world. Chicken is all done. We are right at 180 degrees. Because this is chicken thighs, there's a lot more fat in them, so you don't have to worry about them drying out. Next up, we need to make the consommé. Consommé is what the meat is going to render down in and become super tender. And then at the end, you're going to strain everything out of it and use it for dipping your birria tacos in. To begin, you're going to need some dried chilies. You need some mild chilies. These are a mixture of some ancho chilies and some pasilla chilies, as well as some cascabel chilies, and the one that really brings the heat, 1 chili de arbol. Since I'm cooking this for my family, I'm trying to blast their taste buds out, so I'm going light on the heat today. Step number 1 is you need to open these up, get the stems off of them, and get all the seeds out of them. The reason for removing the stems and the seeds, these things, after these are dried, these are going to make things real bitter if you leave them in, so it's best not to use them. Next up, our dried chilies are going into a dry pot. I'm going to let these warm up just a little bit. I have this on like a medium-low heat. Once these are starting to warm up just a little, you'll start to smell them. They're going to go into our warmed up chicken broth. Next, we're going to take half of a large white onion. Just going to do a rough chop on this. Going to take 3 Roma tomatoes. Again, going to do a rough chop. Last but not least, you're going to take 5 cloves of garlic. You can use less, you can use more. Going to smash them. Make sure you pull the skins off of them. I have moved the toasted chilies over to this warm chicken broth. I'm letting them kind of soften up for maybe 10 minutes or so. Got some oil going in my pan. I'm going to dump in the onion and the tomato. Just going to let this run long enough to kind of soften these up. After a few minutes, we're now going to add in our garlic. You're going to let the garlic go just until it starts to get fragrant. You don't want it to burn. Everything's nice and fragrant now. I'm going to take our softened chilies, add them back into the pot. And we're going to take a couple, maybe like 1.5 to 2 cups of the broth, add it in. Actually, I'm going to dump in a little bit more, and I'll tell you why in a second. We're going to blend this up. Normally, I would do it in my regular blender, but I'm going to today do it with my immersion blender, so I need a little bit more liquid in there just so everything gets mixed up nice. Now we're going to take our chicken, stick it in the crock pot. You can do this on the stovetop in the pot that you made your consommé liquid in, but I have things to do today and I can't stand there and tend the stove, so I'm going to use my old trusty crock pot. I'm going to start with the consommé. It's kind of at a like thick spaghetti sauce consistency right now. Going to add in just a little bit more of that warmed up chicken stock. And just because I'm a big fan of this stuff, I'm going to add in just a little bit of this Better Than Bouillon chicken paste. Lid on. We're going to set it for about anywhere from 5 to 7 hours. And that's all there is to it. You're going to let it go. Meat is done. Let's go ahead and check. It is fully shreddable. So I'm going to pull it out of the consomme. I'm going to shred this up, and then we're going to head out to the griddle outside, and we're going to make some birria tacos. While I have the griddle warming up, I'm going to go ahead and dunk my tortillas in the consomme. Going to get these laid out here. Going to put down a little bit of cheese on each one. This is some queso Chihuahua. It is a really nice Mexican melting cheese. And one piece of advice I will give you, don't buy the pre-bagged stuff. Always fresh shred your cheese. It melts much better. Cheese is down. Going to go down now with some chicken. Make sure you don't overstuff your tortillas. Everything will come falling out. And one last little addition, I like to add this. It is optional, but I'm going to throw in a few onions in here with it. Sometimes I put them on top, sometimes I put them inside. Got the griddle running about 450 degrees, just because I need a little extra fat. Normally I'm using beef when I'm making birria, but the chicken did not have as much fat in it as beef normally does, so I'm going to add a little bit of this tallow that I have on hand just to coat the griddle, and a little bit of smoked tallow is not going to hurt anything. Birria going down. You don't want to burn your tortillas. Just want to let them go long enough so that they start to kind of crisp up. They'll get a little hard. That's exactly what you want to have happen. Just going to let this go long enough to melt the cheese, warm everything through thoroughly, and then they come off. I'm going to cook a few more up, and I'll bring you right back. So here it is, chicken queso birria tacos. Let's see how we did. Got the consomme. All right, the moment of truth. Oh my God. Yeah, holy smokes. Holy smokes. I'm fairly new to birria, but I can tell you this. Every time I make it, no matter what protein I use, usually it's beef. As I said, I was inspired to try chicken. I'm giving chicken thighs a try in this. They are not dry, super juicy. Man, this is simply my favorite way to make tacos now. So it's not super labor intensive. And obviously, if you don't have an outdoor griddle, you can do these inside on the stovetop in a cast iron skillet just as easily. It is an elevated taco for sure. My favorite way to make tacos. That consomme is bringing just a touch of heat, nothing overpowering, but it is a nice complement to the grilled meat that's shredded apart. Oh, so tasty. Oh God. Wow. Wow. This is delicious. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving me a like and subscribe, or drop me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. Every time you do that, it helps to push me out to a few more people. So help me to continue and spread the word. And as always, get up, go out, cook some good food, be a little bit better tomorrow than you were today, and I'll catch you next time.